Hey guys, Chris back from CNH Smology again. Got another quick video here for you. Got the machine we were working on here today, this morning over here specifically. This is a Makita leaf blower. This is a 4-stroke leaf blower to be specific. This one also has the crankcase on here, but you do have a oil dipstick over here as well too for that specifically. This one also has a non-adjustable barrel style carburetor on here. And we'll give another shot of the other side over here as well too for reference. This is the Makita BHX2500 CA specific model, and also has some kind of a superficial designation right here, MM4. I don't know what that's for, but that's on the actual left side of the machine. The customer called us up here, I think it was last Thursday or Friday. They dropped it off on Friday afternoon. They told us the machine would not start. It had been sitting for about 6 months in the guy's garage, and he wanted us to take a look at it specifically for him. So we did, and we found out that the guy's fuel tank, he had a boatload of water down inside the actual tank. So what we did over here was we drained the tank out, took the tank off, flushed it out, flushed the fuel lines, fuel filter on here, and we finally actually got the carb to pump itself up properly. And I got the actual old fuel over here for reference. Let me see if I can get it here for you. Yeah, the light. He got a lot of crap down inside. He actually had water down inside the actual tank right there, and there's also some kind of debris down inside there as well too. So the guy had fuel contamination issues on this one specific machine, and the problem is right now these carbs are non-adjustable, so you can't really fine-tune them to try to try to compensate for some kind of little bit debris or dirt in there. And typically, if you do have a barrel style like we have in this one right here, it's a good idea to simply replace the actual carb on the actual machine. And I'll go ahead and fire the thing up right here for you and see it running here, but it's not going to run good. It's going to be running like crap because the carb needs to be replaced on here specifically for that, because it's going to be running kind of lean. So we'll go ahead and fire it up here for you. So let me get my camera situated here so I can get started here. Close up the tank. Okay, let me put the camera down real quick. Okay, I got the thing idle in here for you. Get a better shot. Get the camera to zoom out here. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. And it idles okay and stuff like that, but it simply will not pick up right. I'll give you a good shot for that. Keep on choking it the whole time over here and let it go. Yeah, put it on about a half a choke maybe. So that's how this 4-stroke is currently acting for us over here right now. It definitely needs a new carb. The actual spark is good. We did put another coil, or we did put another spark plug on the machine. The ignition coil is firing okay. It's jumping about a half-inch gap. I did put a load tester on it, and it's working okay. However, the carb is bad. It's not providing adequate amount of fuel going to the engine on here, which is why it's having current problems with running. It just don't want to rev up to its maximum capacity. You got to put it on partial choke again. We had a machine like this in here I think about a month ago, and it was doing almost the same exact thing, and the actual client actually wanted it done, so we went ahead and slapped another carb on there. And unfortunately those carbs are expensive, so I gotta tell you that, guys, at least if you do have Makita like this, these carbs, they can be call price range from about $65 to probably about $75 or $85, depending on where you actually purchase them online. Me personally, I typically buy a lot of my parts on eBay in bulk quantity, because I can get the real cheap price typically, maybe 15-20% lower than the typical retail cost. Plus, you can buy in quantity out there to save some money as well too for that. So if you're looking for a new car for one of these machines, The first thing I recommend doing is going to the Makita's website, get the OEM part number first and foremost. Do a quick Google search and also do a search on eBay and compare and contrast the actual prices you can find on each website and see if you can find a genuine OEM replacement carburetor. I do not recommend the cheap knockoff ones. They do sell knockoff ones on eBay, the counterfeit ones for like 10, 15 bucks. Those ones are total garbage. Do not buy them. Only buy the genuine OEM replacement Makita part number here for that one specifically, because you'll be sorry that you buy the cheap one because it simply will not work right. Because I did that in the past, and on, I'd say, at least Briggs & Stratton, Tecumseh, Kohler, Lawn Boy stuff out there, and the chances are it will not work properly. And even if it does work, the problem is you can't give a customer a good warranty because you're putting non-OEM parts on a machine. So always remember that fact, guys. You have to use OEM parts on a machine because that's what it was designed for, specifically on the machine's repair. Anytime you do repair or any kind of service on a machine. So we'll go ahead and give you another side shot of the machine here again. This is the Makita 4-stroke leaf blower. Here's the front end. Right down there. Here's your side. Makita BHX2500 CA. And like I said before, you do have your throttle and your ignition switch up on top right here. They do have a nifty, you want to call a lever to engage and disengage at high speed. So you can push up here and push down right here, and it slowly disengages, just like so on there. So you have a time to start the machine up, just like that. So that's everything about the machine, guys. So if anybody has any comments, questions, whatnot, feel free to leave me a message here, and I'll try to answer any questions you might have, probably within 24 to 48 hours, if you have some kind of a question about this specific machine. I'll see you guys. Have a nice day.